10:30 and get it back the same day. We also clean most tennis shoes and wash and fold your laundry. Bring us your items today.
Our top story, the Allen County Commissioners have a plan in place for what to do about a facility for the Child Support Enforcement Agency, and it's close to home. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to your News Now at 5. After looking at several potential options, the Allen County Commissioners have come full circle for the location of the Allen County Child Support Enforcement Agency. The current location at 200 West Market Street will be renovated to suit the needs of the agency in 2024 and beyond. Commissioners looking at buying a different building and even building a new facility, but after a lot of discussions and reviews, they decided that staying at the old savings building made sense.
So that discussion's happening. Really, it's still pretty fluid, but all signs have pointed to it is a good structure. We can, do the renovations that are needed to reset the envelope on that building to really make it an asset for Allen County for many decades to come.
The renovations are expected to be around $9 million. Commissioners today passing a resolution to apply for funding from the state's biennial budget to help with that project. Washington's federal appeals court rejecting Donald Trump's request to reconsider a gag order in the case charging him with plotting to overturn the 2020 election. Lawyers for the Republican presidential frontrunner had asked the full U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit to examine the gag order after a 3-judge panel upheld but narrowed the restrictions on his speech. Trump can now appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. The gag order was imposed by a U.S. district judge in October in response to concerns from special counsel Jack Smith's team that Trump's pattern of incendiary comments could taint the proceedings, intimidate witnesses, and influence jurors. It's showdown day in New Hampshire as Nikki Haley tries to chip away at a big lead by former President Trump. Both candidates making last-minute pitches to voters. Doug Luzader has the latest.
Good morning. Happy Election Day.
Nikki Haley today with an early start, making the rounds and making her case for what would be a stunning upset here in New Hampshire.
This is not personal for me. I don't dislike Donald Trump. What I dislike is what's happening in our country right now.
The good news for Haley is that she easily won the first primary site in tiny Dixville Notch, but it only got her 6 votes. With widespread voting now underway, she is well behind Trump in most recent polls here.
We're all on the same team, 100% focused on Biden and beating him in November.
The former President Trump appeared with a number of former rivals last night. They now support him. Democrats, meanwhile, facing a rift with President Joe Biden not on the ballot here because of a dispute between New Hampshire and the Democratic Party, leading some voters to start a write-in campaign.
I think that's just a distraction, and I think everybody should just get past that and realize that this is really a fight for our democracy.
Meanwhile, Democratic candidates Marianne Williamson and Congressman Dean Phillips have been courting blue voters in the state.
I came here 10 weeks ago. Nobody knew my name. Democracy dies without competition.
Damp and milder weather returning this afternoon. Chief Meteorologist Adam Mussett has a first check of the forecast. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Jeff. That's right. This morning we started off close to freezing, allowing for that icy conditions over portions of the area. But now we've climbed into the 40s. We've warmed up quite a bit. 42 our temperature in Lima. It's 44 in Elida. 41 back to the northwest in Delphos. Most of the steadiest of the rain has exited, but because of some lingering low-level moisture, watch out for some drizzle and fog overnight. Another round of rain returns after midnight. Rain and fog again for tomorrow and again on Thursday as temperatures turn even milder. We'll talk about a return of cooler weather and the next chance of snow in the 7-day. That's up in a bit. Jeff.
All right, thank you, Adam. The City of Lima launching a new website this afternoon that they hope is more user-friendly for residents. You can now find them at limaohio.gov. The site now includes quick link icons that should improve the accessibility to high-demand information, such as water bill payments, job openings, and bid opportunities to do business with the city. City officials say the site also showcasing life in Lima and is a tool that allows them to interact with the city.
We want to make sure that we're engaging with our stakeholders, and one of the best ways to maintain that engagement is to keep new dynamic content on our website and the latest news and updates. So we're going to be continuously updating and refreshing the content to make sure that it stays relevant to the information that our citizens need from us.
They'll be adding more features later this year that will include quick links to parks and recreation and a video tour next to the community calendar section. Charles Osgood, a 5-time Emmy award-winning journalist who anchored CBS Sunday Morning for more than 2 decades, has passed away at the age of 91. CBS reported that Osgood passed away today at his home in Saddle River, New Jersey from dementia. The Warren broadcaster had a flair for music and could write essays and light verse as well as report hard news. He worked radio and television and often wore a signature bow tie and signed off by telling listeners, "I'll see you on the radio." Osgood took over Sunday Morning after the beloved Charles Kuralt retired in 1994. In 1990, he was inducted into the radio division of the National Association of Broadcasters Hall of Fame. In 2008, he was awarded the National Association of Broadcasters Distinguished Service Award. Activate Allen County looking for local nonprofits that are working to make a difference in the mental health of people in the Lima area. They've teamed up with the Mental Health and Recovery Services of Allen, Auglaize, and Hardin counties to provide mini grant funds for agencies and organizations that have innovative ideas to reduce the impact of mental illness and addiction on individuals and families. They're accepting applications for a new event called Chili for Charity, where 4 groups will get grant money and pitch their ideas to earn additional dollars from those attending the luncheon.
Your $10 will go directly towards a project. You'll see exactly where your money is going, and it's a way for our community to be involved in some quick action, high quality, high impact activities for our community, again, around mental and behavioral health, which we know is a huge need here.
The 4 organizations picked to pitch their project at the Chili for Charity are assured a grant starting at $2,000 up to $7,000. They can also earn the money raised at the door, as those attending can vote for a People's Choice project, with a winner getting those funds. Chili for Charity will be Thursday, March 7th at Mercy Health's Graduate Medical Education Building. Applications for those who want a spot to pitch their projects being accepted now with a deadline of Friday, February 9th. You can register at the site on your screen. And to register to attend the luncheon for $10, you can do so at the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce's website under the Programs and Events tab.